and they lost their responsibilities constantly on defense, and I knew this was going to be a tough ball game because that's a very experienced team that can pass, cut, they know how to play. But the second half was more the qualities we saw last year with a humble, hungry team, and they played that way, and then that quality, that boom quality we had last year came out again in the second half because we played like a starving dog in the second half. In the first half, we were confused a lot on defense. Guys weren't talking, and it's because we're so new. You know, even though Chris is a junior, he's not used to this type of scouting. Neither is Terry, and our guys just didn't handle some of the things they did by not talking. But overall, we're very excited because we didn't. When you play that hard and only turn the ball over 3 times, that's a great sign. It's 21-3 because we're a possession team. Regardless of what type of defense they play, when you're pressing all the time, there's going to be some passes you're going to make just from fatigue, and we didn't do it, which was a great sign for our team. And we rebounded great, and that's exactly what we want out of Stephen Van Treese and Mango, that type of play. That was great play, what we need from the 5 spot. We just need hungry hustle, and they gave it to us because we're so talented in the backcourt.
You talk a little about Stephen in the second half. It just seemed like he was a completely different guy.
Well, that's what you can do if you move away from, because Russ, and when Chris and Terry learn it, they draw so much attention on pick and rolls that you're going to be free to get offensive rebounds, and he played like a man possessed.
Did you say anything to him at halftime, Rick? Because he didn't have any points that he rebounds in the first half, or did he just kind of flip a switch?
I told him he didn't have any rebounds. I didn't say it quite as nice as that. But I was disappointed in the whole team. I think sometimes, like senior night, you get caught up in the festivities a little bit and makes a young team a little nervous. That pageantry was, you know, I think quite extent, and I think they got caught up in it a little bit. But in the second half, they played terrific.
Coach Wayne, before the game, that center was going to be a concern to you. Did you feel better after seeing?
We need hustle out of that position. That's all we need. And we know Mango's going to get better by osmosis, so it's just going to happen. But we need Stephen to play like that. That gives us a big lift because he's a great screener. He does all the little things that make Russ and Chris and Terry good players.
Rick, how much was that high pick and roll the difference in the game from early on the guards getting the basket scoring and then Stephen rolling off and scoring?
Well, it was pretty much the difference last year, and it was the difference in the second half because they were in foul trouble. And when they put in the big guy, we were able to go at those people in foul trouble. And what happens is they're afraid of foul, so they just converge on Russ, and those guys are free to offensive rebound. Coach, obviously the final score was not indicative of the game. Charleston played great. But with a pressing team, you have your 1 or 2 runs, and that can happen positively for you if you play that hard.
Coach Wayne started out 0 for 11, but he was being aggressive and doing some other things.
We missed about 5 layups in the game. And sometimes that's from a little fatigue as well. But, the guys told me to play Terry at the small forward spot, take him out. And I said, I'm not taking him out because he's playing hard defensively, he's rebounding. I said, we don't take people out for missed shots. We take people out like Russ in the first half for refusing to play defense and block out.
Coach, it did seem like Russ was maybe hunting the assist more than just going out there and
yeah, he had we talked to him, Ralph. Well, everybody has talked to him about it. I said, just don't turn the ball over, don't hunt assists, be yourself. And like early in the game, Chris and Russ both had a wide open layup, and they're looking to pass the ball. You got to take the layup. He's just got to be who he is, take balanced shots, and not turn it over. Don't worry about the assist.
Can this give Stephen, you mentioned before that you don't think he has the confidence, he doesn't maybe think he's a good player. Can something like this?
I think he saw tonight not only the appreciation that our team had for him, but the fans. So I think he's going to want to play that way, and I think it gives him great confidence. I think it gives Mango great confidence. We're about ready to get Luke back. We're about ready to get Shane back. So, they're 2 big components of our basketball team, and we got to hang in there until they come back and keep getting